Here with you for another Spiritual Wisdom Hour. Today on Wednesday the 14th of April. Goodness me. I don't need you now. Thank you. So things pop up, don't they, when you don't want them to? So I hope you're all well, and drop me a line to say that you're online with me today. I am Victoria Cochrane. I live on the northwest coast in Tasmania. I am in my little room in Wynyard, and very pleased to be with you today. There we go. Just getting myself organised. So hope to see you all online saying hello, like Andrea and Angie. Hi Angie, great to see you. I saw Ken 2 days ago. He dropped off a heap of stuff for you, so I'll bring that down when I come on Friday. So looking forward to seeing you, not looking forward to the -1 and snow on the mountain. Mind you, I like the snow on the mountain, but it's a bit cold. Hi Miranda, lovely to see you. Hi Benji, great to see you. So here we are again. I am a psychic channel and a spiritual healer. I work out of this little room in Wynyard, and I also do online appointments. I have a website, victoriacochrane.com, and I'm currently running workshops around the state of Tasmania, going to Hobart on Thursday afternoon for workshops on Saturday and Sunday. I am also seeing clients in Launceston in the morning, and have another spot available if anyone's in Launceston and would like to come and see me. So let me know that you're here. And hi Charlotte from Brisbane, and also Catherine, my beautiful friend Catherine. I've lost all kind of video, but that's all right. So there we are. Hi Tony. Hi Miranda, hi Marie. Yes, I do get onto readings, but people who tune in regularly will know that I don't do an hour of readings because it's just exhausting, and it's not interesting for everybody. And so I do like to read a bit from my books, do a meditation, and do a reading for the collective, so that everybody can be involved, not just the people who are getting cards and things. And I do that from around past. I do individual readings from about past. It is actually quite tiring doing readings full on like that. So I've got I'm cross-posting. So I'm just getting comments from other people who are on that cross-posting. Just going to turn myself down, otherwise that's confusing. So I've got the chakra cards out first. I thought that we might just do a collective reading to see how everybody's chakras are balanced. And you can see, or not balanced, and it's quite often the way that we walk around very ungrounded and with blocked chakras. And there's my chakra thingy in the background. And also the crown chakra, my favourite wall hanging, which is the purple one there. Chakras are extremely important for our health and vitality and well-being, because they, even though we can't see them, a lot of people aren't aware of them. They are our energy centres and wheels, and if they're not turning and vibrating at the correct frequency, they affect our organs, they affect our energy levels, and they affect our health. So they're also aligned to archangels of light, and they're very important. We actually have over 300 chakras in our bodies, but these are the main ones. The 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th chakras are a combination of the 7 rays. So I'm just going to pull a card for every chakra, and it might not be, say I'm pulling for the base chakra, it might not be a base chakra card, but it will relate to our base chakra. So this is for everybody. And then I'd like to do a reading from my first book, Raising the Energies of Mother Earth. Take any questions about spiritual development or strange things that have been happening to you, and then I'll do independent readings from about 12:30. If you could please share this video, I'd be very grateful and appreciative. I will be drawing cards and looking. Hi Tracy, that's okay. You don't have to apologise. I hope you can hang around now because I did promise you a reading, but I just want to do this for everybody. Okay, so this is for your base chakra. Our base chakra is red. It is our survival chakra. It's right at the base of our spine, and it links to our belief in scarcity and lack or abundance, belief in our identity, and can also be linked to depression or vitality. So this is for the base chakra. Okay. Right, see everything with love. So even though this is a heart chakra card, I hope you can see that. It's pretty dark in here. That when you are secure in your own self, accepting yourself in divine flow, and accepting that the universe has everything to offer, and that you are part of the universe, and also that you deserve abundance and that you deserve your place in the world, then you'll be secure, feeling very safe in your own identity. And so if you're not, and if you're worried about money, if you're worried about jobs, if you're worried about finances, then you've really just got to trust in the universe, give thanks for what you have already, and see everything with love. I'm really having trouble getting you to see that. But anyway, so love is all there is. And so really just trust, but put out a lot of gratitude and love, and then it will come back to you. So that's for your base chakra. So if you're not feeling very secure, love is the answer. Really, that would underpin all our chakras. Okay, so hi Lorraine, great to see you. Thanks Angie. Thank you Tracy. So here we go. This is for our sacral chakra, which is the seat of the ego. So it's really our seat of power, because the way we feel about ourselves really creates our own reality. If we don't love and accept ourselves, then we give people the right to treat us fairly badly, and also to judge us and not to take us seriously. So working on our own ego in terms of just loving and accepting ourselves, not to the point where we're just telling everybody how good we are all the time. That's just overzealous and overactivated. Then we will be in a good place to ground into our base chakra with love, and to see everything with acceptance and abundance and self-love. So, rebirth. Okay, so being for the collective, there is a big awakening happening at the moment. And this is where, if you're finding that things are changing, people are dropping away, your consciousness is raising, the fact that you're watching this means that that's the case, then kind of rebooting and re-seeing yourself in a different light is pretty important. So butterflies are always a symbol of change, but not just change for the sake of change, but actually releasing everything from the past that's holding you back and stopping you from accepting who you are and standing in your power. So if you haven't done that, then it's really time to do that I'm glad you're enjoying that, Tracy. Okay, so now for our solar plexus, which is yellow, the sacral chakra is orange. If you do need to kind of let go of things, then using the orange energy is a very powerful thing to do. The solar plexus is more to do with how we feel ourselves in our relationships, and most of our trauma and lack of self-love issues are held from our childhood, are held in our solar plexus. So this card is for the collective on the solar plexus, and it's communication. So how are you communicating to yourself what you're feeling? Are you standing in your own truth, or are you still under some illusions about what's happened, not taking responsibility, or allowing other people to put the responsibility onto you, perhaps? So communicating truthfully and being in the truth of the matter, whatever it is that's affecting you in your solar plexus, is really important, and an important step in being able to release the past and being able to release the grudges and the resentment and the anger that you might be feeling. So even just journaling, I've been telling people to do that a lot lately, is to just write things down, ceremoniously burn it, write a forgiveness letter to someone or even to yourself, just to be able to get that out so that you're not bottling it up. So communication in terms of what's bottled up in your solar plexus, in regards to your relationships with whomever, doesn't have to be a love relationship, with your family, with your friends, anybody, whatever's blocking you there needs the truth to be told by you. Thank you, Tracy. It's so wonderful to have regular people come on and be supportive. So this is for your heart chakra now, which is our place of love, loving ourselves and being able to love others. We can carry a lot of heartbreak in our heart chakra, of course. And so let's just see what this card is for the collective. Nurturing. Are you loving yourself and are you nurturing yourself? Are you giving too much? And this is what I see in people's heart chakras all the time. How much are you actually giving to others and getting yourself out of balance? So it needs to be an equal exchange of energy, otherwise you will feel really drained and a bit kind of downhearted. Helen Lloyd says, I've been reading one of your books. Good read. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I really don't know, how many books are getting out there until people give me feedback back like that. So thank you. Yes, I definitely will be getting onto the cards, but we can't love anybody if we don't love ourselves. If we don't know what love is, or if we don't know how to love ourselves and to nurture ourselves and to know that we are just as important, then it's very hard to give anything to other people. So make sure that you are looking after yourself as well, and that's a really important thing for the heart chakra. Now this is for the throat chakra, which is about communication, speaking your truth, and standing in your power to do so, and that is balance. So the throat chakra and the root chakra, and this is base chakra, root chakra, are really so linked, because if we don't feel that we're worthy, if we don't feel we're worthy of being abundant, if we don't know our place in the world, if we're insecure, then we won't speak our truth. And so it's about getting that balance of being powerful, but speaking our love with compassion, speaking our truth with compassion and love, and not being over assertive or under assertive. It's just about getting that balance. So balancing out your base chakra with your throat chakra, stand in your power, speak your truth. Know your truth, speak it, is very important. So that's for the throat chakra. Hope you're finding this helpful. And then we're going into now into the third eye. which is the sixth ray of devotion, worship, and also clear seeing. And that is dreams. That is so appropriate. Take notice of your dreams. That is how spirit can get in touch with you. That is how your loved ones who've passed over can get in touch with you. Charlotte just told me a story the other day of her father who's passed over and of how he got in touch with her in her dreams. And to me it just seemed like really real, you know, a perfect way for him to get a message across to her. So this is very important. Dreams is also where we sort out all our problems, where we can make sense of things. Yes, I can see, Charlotte. I can see that. I've got that there. I've got it open as well. So I'm seeing both. That's how I said to you. Oh, there we go. I'd like that orange one when we are visualising. Hello from Tanya. Charlotte says a lot of teachers in important support people from school have suddenly left. And that might mean that things aren't resonating with them. And sometimes we can take things personally, not saying, Charlotte, that you are, but when other things are going on for other people. And so the world is continuously changing, but our vibrations should be rising. And if they're not, then we stay stuck, and other people leave and move on. So then we need to be thinking about ourselves and how we can actually make those changes that we need to as well. You took it personally. The ones leaving, yeah, and it's not necessarily anything to do with you. I hope you didn't take it personally that I wasn't looking here. You know, it's not always about us, even though we feel that it is. And that, to me, is a sign of self-love or lack of it as well. And that's a general comment, is that if we do take things personally, we're a bit insecure. And therefore we need to work on our self-love and our self-acceptance too. But I'm the greatest one for having done that in the past, you know, taking things personally. And it is something that I've really had to work on. Okay, so this is for our crown chakra, which is our connection to spirit, our violet flame, you know, our ability to transmute negativity to positivity. And this is inner strength. So our ability to connect with Creator and with our guides, and to feel that we deserve to do so, has everything to do with how we feel about ourselves and whether we feel strong enough or whether we feel deserving enough to do so. And that relates back to the solar plexus and our seed of power and strength, and whether we have the energy to do so. And if you don't, if you're really low, I always say go to church, because that will help you to connect. You know, the people there, if you're really alone, connecting with people who have compassion and will help you, you know, not judge you for not being a Christian or whatever, but just to help you to connect and to feel worthy. Go where you need to go to get that, if you don't have the inner strength to do that yourself. And some people don't. They just don't. You know, I can connect to Creator just in a beam of light, but some people honestly are so low, and some of you would be watching, then watch things like this, connect with like-minded people, read books, you know, just really get out there and get some support. And if church resonates with you, go to church. I'm not one to diss church, I find it limiting, but for some people it's what they need. So yeah, it's good to reflect on that, isn't it, Charlotte? Yeah. And so I am getting onto cards, but I just, that was for the collective, so it's good that it's helping people to reflect on a few things. And I just want to randomly read. Hi Belinda, good to see you. I've got my phone here and I've got my other page, which is my Facebook page, Victoria Cochrane, Psychic Communication and Spiritual Healing, which used to be Reaching Out Spiritual News, and my son named it, and it's a pretty long name. But anyway, He renamed it. This is my first book, Raising the Energies of Mother Earth, and it was really basically just a collection of channelings. This came out in 2013, and it happened after the ascension of Mother Earth in 2012. But it's got some very lovely channelings in it. And this one's about the violet flame, which seems fairly, well, I've just randomly opened it, but it seems quite appropriate, because we're talking about releasing negativity, and it's very important to do so if you're going to be keeping your vibrations higher and unblocking your chakras and not taking things too personally, those kinds of things. And the violet flame actually can reside is associated with our crown chakra, but is an ethereal flame that is held by Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, who are of the seventh ray, which is in the crown chakra. And Holy Amethyst is the keeper of the amethyst crystal. Saint Germain, which I've misspelt in this book with an E, and doesn't have an E, is also the keeper of the violet flame, and he speaks. The violet flame comes to us as a gift from Mother Earth. It is freely given to transmute all negativity to positivity. Mother Earth needs all light workers to utilise the flame as part of their healing energy, as it will greatly assist in her ascension. We don't think of it, do we, that when we're healing ourselves, we're actually helping the earth to heal. Because everything that goes out from us goes to something called the universal collective consciousness. In the energy of oneness, we're all connected. Nothing is separate. We are all one. And so whatever happens to us affects other people and affects the earth. And so the more positivity we can put out, the better. The more negativity, the more we're dragging things down. So we're actually helping to heal the earth when we are helping ourselves to heal. And if you haven't thought of it that way, it's a very powerful way to think as well. That's lovely, Cleo. Thank you. The violet flame is of no substance, rather it is pure energy that is angelic in nature. It has healing properties that can be used by those with the highest and best intentions. It springs from eternal love from Creator, our God, and is sourced from Mother Earth's diamond core. It is a sacred element of fire, but it carries no heat. Say its name, hold it with intention, and send it with love. Archangel Zadkiel is the true keeper of the violet flame. His wife, Holy Amethyst, transmits this energy through her work with the crystal form amethyst. Together they coordinate the provision of the flame to masters and light workers around the world. There are many masters who are willing to share the flame to those who are deserving, for it is of the utmost urgency that the flame envelops the earth. Sanctus Germanus, Saint Germain, Archangel Michael, Lady Nada, Joseph, Christopher Columbus, Buddha, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary and Kuan Yin are all masters who can pass on the flame to others. There are other masters who can also do this. All you need to do is ask. Do not hold the flame in contempt or consider that it is of no use or purpose. Its gift to the world is in its ability to inflict no pain, but to bring resolution and peace. It transmutes all anger, aggression, sadness, grief, agony and pain to positive energy. Its effect is immediate. Know that this gift is freely available to those of the highest order, whose work is selfless and for the benefit of others. Those who know not of this power can be beneficiaries by those who call upon it to heal and transform. Its nature is pure, its energy is sacred. It is a gift from this world, but not of this world. Using the violet flame will raise the energies of those on the planet who know no other means. It is of the utmost urgency that this be done. So, Charmaine says she's on a journey of self-healing. Fantastic. So I do have 4 books, one of which I never seem to have with me, and it's my latest one. I've got heaps at home. It's called The Book of Life, and it does lessons from Mother Earth, and it has a violet flame meditation in it and another chapter about the violet flame of transmutation. My other books, excuse me for diving to the floor, are Beyond Ascension 2012, Universal Truths, which talks more about our spiritual and soul journey, and the alignment of the universe messages from other worlds, which does talk about other worlds, but talks a lot about oneness and ascension as well. They're beautiful messages from the masters. I'd very quickly like to just take you through a violet flame meditation, which will just take a few minutes. So if you are feeling sad, if you've got pain, if you've got anger, if you've got things that you can't release or people that you can't forgive, I want you to close your eyes now, take a breath and just center your energy and give permission for Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst and Saint Germain to bring up the violet flame around you, and just see, feel or imagine it coming up all the way up until it's enveloping you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're completely protected in the energy of the Creator. And then just release and let go everything that you need to release, and feel it spark off as golden light. See it, feel it, imagine it. Breathe it out through your breath. See it go. Any fear, anxiety, anger, remorse, guilt, grief, anything that you've been holding on to. You can see people that you're angry with and just bring the violet flame energy into their image and just release it. And you'll be really surprised at how it helps. There are times I get angry, mostly at my husband, not often, but occasionally, and I bring it up and it just goes. So the violet flame's still up. Just breathe out and release and let go and forgive. And breathe it in to all your organs and cells and allow it just to release, transmute and let go. And then as it subsides, we just ask that your chakras are balanced and aligned by Archangel Zadkiel and Holy Amethyst, and that you're grounded and your aura is cleared for your highest and best, and in the best, highest and best way, with divine ease and grace. And just feel yourself coming back into your body, more relaxed. And then just think about what you were angry about or people that you were angry with, and hopefully there's a bit of a shift there. But it's something that you can just do. Thank you, Angie. Angie's such an advocate for my books, and Angie has a business. She's actually not got a shop front at the moment, but she's going to be hosting me on Saturday at Pelverata, but down near Huonville. But she's been a wonderful advocate and seller of my books, and so I appreciate that. And Tracy enjoys the book. So Pete, I'm getting really lovely feedback for that, for the books and the meditations in the Book of Life. And I wish I had one. I'm just been rushing all day. I'm secretary for our local Lions Club, so that's what I've been doing all morning, Lions Club stuff. In the Book of Life, there are 25 meditations, one for each chapter, and I've recorded them, and they're available when you buy the book. You can go onto my website and you can check it out there, or you can go onto Amazon or any online booksellers where you'll get my books. Probably a little bit cheaper than what you can get them from me. But they're channeled, so they're not my opinion. They're channeled, and it seems to be a gift that I have, which I love to do, and it's the messages are amazing. Okay, so let's get on to readings now for people. And Tracy Luloff, you're first cab off the rank, because I have been promising you a reading. And I'm just going to choose cards. I'm not actually really sure, but we might go for the Goddess Guidance cards because they're nice and positive. And Tracy's been a little bit worried about a job not coming in, although she's had an interview. So let's just do a reading for you, and then I'll get through as many as I can. But I actually have a client physically coming to my room at 1 o'clock, so I'll need to be finished by then. Here we go. Belinda says, huge goosebumps, Victoria Cochrane. Thank you for sharing the Violet Flame info. So important. Honestly, if we all use the Violet Flame, the world will be a different place. It makes such a difference. It really does. And that's why several of my books talk about it, because it's so important. I am rereading your book from Book of Life Lessons from Mother Earth. This is Belinda Smith. I use the Violet Flame at work. I'm a teacher. Oh, yes. I remember standing in the classroom once, because I was a teacher too, and just breathing and just breaking energy. And someone said to me, are we a bit loud, Mrs. Cochrane? I said, what gives you that idea? So what a great idea. And I see so many positive changes in my children and workplace. Huge goosebumps. Do you know, I was in a classroom once and there were 15 children. It felt like 50 and it sounded like it too. And at about 2 o'clock I said, Archangel Michael, can you please clear the energy in this room? And he said, I thought you'd never ask. Because we have to ask, and I'd just kind of forgotten. So, and you know, thump, it changed straight away. So these are the tools of ascension, and this is what part of what I'm teaching on Saturday in my classes at Pelverata, and I hope to bring them online very soon. But just knowing things like that can really make a difference to our lives and to our stress levels. So thank you for those comments, Belinda. That's really wonderful. Let me see. I've got lots of comments here. They're waiting for referees from me now, so that might be positive. So maybe good things are happening. Please give me more positive guidance. I need it. And hi, Casey. Lovely to see you. I know Casey's got some of my books as well. Well, this is interesting. This fell out for you, Tracy, about boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So if you are having a lot of people wanting things from you and you're feeling exhausted, then you do need to set those boundaries. But I'm just looking at this amazing woman in this picture, and I just think you need to stand your ground and really just believe that everything will be going your way. But what I might do is also just ask for a tarot card each time I pull a card for people, so that that's a bit of clarity. So you need to set boundaries. And in terms of waiting for your job, hi Linda, great to see you. And Cleo, yes, I'll get to that. That's a good question. She does look like Zena. Very positive. She does actually look like Zena. So, judgment, of course, they're just, they're just doing the final things now. But you need to put the past to rest, and because I think that sometimes you make things a bit hard for yourself, Tracy, when you just, and when we put attachment onto things, it's like watching the kettle boil, and it does eventually, but it takes forever. So really just try to be in divine flow, breathe, and allow things to happen. but things are moving forward, even though they don't seem like they are. So it always looks like she's pushing a shopping trolley, which I think she is, the inspired warrior. But honestly, things will be, I'm sure they will work out really well. So, but divine timing's not always in our timing, and when we're relying on the free will of other people, it can take a long time. So, you know. Now, Chloe asks, I've tried to put a copy of your book as a comment and Facebook doesn't let me. Yeah, they're funny like that. They don't kind of like that really. But thank you for trying. So Chloe says, who is around me lately in the spirit world? Let me have a look. Yeah, think positive. Be positive. It sounds pretty positive to me. Okay, so Chloe, I'll just break my energy so I can tune in on you. Just opening the spirit world. It's a male. Did you lose like a brother or a nephew or someone who's like, looks like they're in their 20s? He looks really like he's fine though. Just let me know if you have, otherwise I'll have to reconnect. And I'll just wait for Cleo just to let me know if that's the case. But it looks like a young male. He says he died peacefully. So I don't know if Chloe could let me know about that. And I will just ask if Casey Morrison's dad has any messages. He says be true to yourself. Don't take other people's rubbish. He said crap. There was crap or rubbish. And stay safe. I love you. That was his message. No, I didn't think so, Cleo. So I'll go in again. There's a motherly figure there, motherly or grandmotherly, but she doesn't look really, really old. Would that be right? Otherwise you might have to specify who you want, because I am rushing a bit and sometimes that doesn't, oh, thank you, Andrea, doesn't always help, does it? Jen, I would love if you could pick up something for me. Will I be okay with money and will I get a job soon? Ooh. Jen, that just popped out, so yes, you will be fine. Hi, Sammy. Thank you, darling. Just woke up. Samantha does night shift, so thank you so much. Hello to you too. So, Jen, this is yes, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine, and that literally jumped out, so you'll be fine. Yes, all right, so she's, Cleo, your mother is there, And she has, I just feel a swelling of love for you. She says, we had our differences, but you are a shining light and inspiration. Never give up on your dreams. You take things to heart. Be strong, because you can go far. I am always with you in your heart. Don't stop now. Wow. I really felt that. A lot of love. Oh, Andrea says she knows the night shift life too. Michelle Howes, slightly anxious about my financial situation. Can you see if it will improve soon? Yeah, finances really muck us up, don't they? The whole world would be so much better if we didn't have to worry about that. But we'd always find some way of bartering. Here we go. Allow yourself to receive. So this is the message of don't block it by worrying about it. The best thing is to put out the message to the universe, thank you for what you have already, and thank you for the abundance of money and time. You know, if you thank the earth for abundance, which I do all the time, you end up like I do with like a whole bench full of tomatoes, which is wonderful. I'm really happy. But money's flowing quite nicely too. So you've got to be a bit specific, but be open to receiving, and don't expect that you will be tight for money, because if we put that out, then that's what we get back. So you've got to try to really be more open and positive about what you have already, grateful for that, and then open to receiving and not expecting exactly, but not expecting to be poor either, if you know what I mean. You're welcome, Cleo. That's good, Jen, no problem. Yes, so that just says this will increase your intuition, energy and ability to give to others, but also to receive. So in terms of whether it will improve soon, Angie says she received the tomato abundance too, and not everybody did. Some people had some very strange seasons with tomatoes, but ours is still coming on. So, and pumpkins, oh my goodness. Angie, would you like a pumpkin? I'll bring you one. We've got so many pumpkins, which is fantastic, mostly from the compost. You're welcome, Michelle. I'm just also drawing this card for you. It's a 9 of Cups. It says relationship bliss, but it's also about be happy with what you have, because then you create more. Okay, so start practicing gratitude and really put that law of attraction into overdrive. Okay, coming back to here to Angie, I'll just pull a card for you. Bold, unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. So I wonder if this is about work, you know, if things aren't happening, perhaps do something outrageous and start your own shop or something. I don't know. It's just like, it looks to me like everything's aligning. So take a risk and make it happen. And Charmaine Pompey, I'll just draw a card for you. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. And she's got a baby there, so I don't know if you've been waiting for a pregnancy or anything like that, but it's to do with children, generally, with Mother Mary. So just expect that things will be okay. So that's a lovely card for you to get. And Charlotte, if you're still there, they're annoying, these earphones. I'll draw a card for you. So Charlotte is spelled Salote, but it's actually Charlotte. If I didn't know her, I wouldn't know that. Okay, this is for Charlotte. Also be bold. So this is for you as well, Charlotte. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. And there's a lot of gold. There's a horn. So maybe just blowing the horn and just speaking your truth and saying what you need to say and actually creating change through positive intent and actions, and really going through with what you want to do is it's about time. So hopefully that's helpful, and maybe that'll help unblock you too, because I feel like your energies have been quite blocked. Andrea, would you like a card? I'll pull one for you. Just coming back down here. Yes. Hi Laura Lou, great to see you. And Angie says Margate is opening her shop in Margate, or she's going into Margate on 28th of April. Yay! That is actually my wedding anniversary. 37 years on the 28th of April. Okay, so this is for Andrea. She says, yes, please. Fairness, whatever's going on here in your life, and it looks like there's been a lot going on, will come out okay and will resolve. So just allow everything, take a step back probably. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So just use your intuition, take a step back and just allow things to unfold. But they will all unfold the way they're meant to. So, and thank you, yes. Still in love with my husband, isn't that a wonderful thing to say, or to be able to say? So, and 3 adult boys and a baby granddaughter. And they flew out. Look at that. I was talking about loving my husband, and true love came out, and peace. So how about that? Whatever you put your mind to, when you're doing cards, you've got to be really careful what you're thinking about, because as soon as you start talking about something else, they'll come out about that. So if you're dabbling with doing cards, be really mindful of what you're thinking about when you're doing a reading, as I just demonstrated. Yeah. Thank you. Now, Lorraine, this is for you. Peace. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And this has a lot of symbolism in it. It has abundance. It has healing. It has water is always emotion, so calm emotions and freedom to do what you need to do, growth with her hair, so everything's just really going the way it's meant to. So that's a wonderful card for you to get, Lorraine. And Laura Lou, yes, 37 years. And I'm sick of my husband saying, oh, you get, you know, it's you don't get as long for murder or something. But yeah. All right, so this is for Laura Lou. So the first one, the two popped out for you. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And the second one is the arts. So it could be in your mind a bit too much, and you need to kind of channel it through artistic creation, endeavours, getting it out in a different way. So, and also probably a chakra clearing or balance. Which way am I going? Would be very useful for you. So, and I pulled an arts one out for a client yesterday, and she said, "Oh, I am a maker, and I haven't got back into that." And so, the arts and doing things that we love to do are a really wonderful way of helping us to heal and helping us to get out of our minds and stop worrying so much. So I really feel that that's a good message for you. Belinda, would you like a card? And then Catherine, are you on still? I'll do a card for you. But this is for Belinda. And these are Goddess Guidance cards. Another one for Be Bold. This seems to be the message for a lot of people today. Actually, just do it. Whatever you've been wanting to do, just be bold and put it into action. And but be really truthful with what you're communicating, and use your higher wisdom, not your ego wisdom. And ask for guidance from your guides and help to put it into action. So I'm going to kind of chuff off now because I have a client coming soon, but I will just check that other people I haven't been asked. Oh, Vicky. Vicky Forsyth, can you please help? Have a rough time of late, think my days are numbered. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Let me just pull a card for you first. So the first thing is that Spirit is with you and sending you peace and asking you just to not worry. But let me just tune into your energy, Vicky, and see what I can see. You are very blocked in your crown chakra, so really trying to connect to Creator, to the universe. Just ask for help. You probably have been doing that. Could really do with some energy clearing, Vicky. You don't look like you're well, but I have to just say to everybody that the physical body is the only body that can really tell us that something's not right in our etheric bodies. And so if you are carrying trauma from the past, if you've got a lot of emotional baggage, if there are issues being held in your other bodies, if someone's energy is on you, if you've picked up someone else's energy, then all of that can really impact on you and make you feel sick. So I really feel like a clearing and a healing for you would be very worthwhile, because, and in this time it's not possible for me to see what's wrong with you, or or anything like that, but you have a lot of energy on you and in your body, but whether that's all your energy or coming from you is to be debated, because we can pick up other people's energy, particularly when our energy is low. Our aura will be open, we'll pick up other people's negativity, all of that, and it can really drag us down. And if you're feeling like your days are numbered, then you must be fairly sick. But at the same time, things can seem worse when our energies are very low. So I encourage you to find a healer that you can go to that can actually put you back into balance and clear all the wayward energy off you, so that at least things can start to get back into balance. If you would like help with that, I do that online. I do it on video call. I can help, but you might have someone that you prefer to go to. But I'm not sure that it's all physical. I would bet my bottom dollar that more than half of it is held in the causal and emotional, mental and spiritual bodies. So I really do wish you well with that, but I would like to draw a different card for you, Vicky. Yeah, get a Reiki healing would be awesome. When I do Reiki now, I always use a pendulum too, and combined it seems to really put things in balance and lift anything that's not meant to be there. Thank you, Andrea, that's really lovely. And yeah, go on to try to add my page. Also, so my website is victoriacochrane.com. My page is Victoria Cochrane Psychic Communication Spiritual Healing. But I have a couple of groups that you're more than welcome to ask to join, which is the Spiritual Journey with Tor's Angels. Tor is my nickname, Victoria, and also Victoria Cochrane Author. So, but if you Google me, honestly, I come up everywhere, all my books and everything. And I used to be a teacher and I was a literacy coach, so some of that comes up too. So my pages aren't hard to find. No, we've been having trouble with our internet, but I can just, what I can do is just go onto another tab and find it for you, and I'll put it up there. Here we go. It's just Victoria Cochrane Psychic Communicator. That is the link. So I'll just comment in here. There we go. That should help. There you are. I've put myself up there. So, and also I can put in victoriacochrane.com. I also put out a monthly newsletter, and I've just released my April one. The links for it are on my website, but it's called Reaching Out Spiritual News. So you can find that as well. And yes, I am at the Mind, Body, Spirit in Sydney next month from the 19th to the 22nd of May. And I'm really hoping they give me a gig on the stage. But that hasn't been released yet. So this is for Vicky, who's experiencing quite a lot of physical issues. These are energy oracle cards. So ask for help, but this is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, so call in Archangel Gabriel. But I wonder if a lot of it is that you're bottling things up, or there's the throat chakra is communication, speaking your truth, but the blue ray, so I'm just trying to ask what it means. Yeah, get some healing, get some energy healing, because honestly you're worrying yourself sick. And it's not discounting what's going on for you at all, but Vicky, there's a lot of energy there that can be healed. So I hope that helps. Courtney says, hi, hey, and hello. Good vibes and much love. Thanks, Courtney. That is beautiful. I do have to go. I have a client now. Lots of love to you all. And I'll see you next Wednesday at the same time. Please connect with me on my pages and on my website. If you drop me a message, I always respond. And if I can help you in any way, please just ask. And Libby, as I'm going out the gate, this card for you is that you have a bright future and that you don't need to worry. And one for Courtney, because she dropped me good vibes, is true love. Ooh. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So that's beautiful for you, Courtney. Lots of love to you all. I really must go. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.